start things off, we're talking about arguably the greatest swimmer, pre-Michael Phelps, Mark Spitz, a swimmer who completely dominated his sport in the early 1970s.
Now, as you might expect, Spitz was a child prodigy by the age of 10, Murph. He had broken 17 national records.
Yeah, his coach called him a robot that he programmed to be the best swimmer ever. And by the age of 18, he was already world-class.
Yeah, he had made the U.S. Olympic swim team in 1968. And befitting his enormous talents, he was entered in 6 events, 6 of them, which didn't sit too well with his teammates.
It was difficult, the program that I was trying to do, and there was a lot of animosity that was developing amongst the teammates and that I was swimming so many events.
The truth is, Spitz was different. He wasn't that backslapping type who fit in well with his team, and they misread his personality as arrogance. And maybe he was a little bit cocky at that young age. When asked by reporters if he thought he could win 6 gold medals in Mexico West, he left no doubt that he thought he could. And that was not a popular thing to say with his teammates.
Yeah, he was saying he would beat everyone, including them.
Yeah.
Now, as it turns out, he did not meet expectations, winning only 2 gold medals, both in the relay events, and, well, suffice it to say, it was rather disappointing for him.
Yeah, and it's kind of crazy that 2 gold medals were a disappointment, but expectations were so high for this kid. However, as often is the case, he used that disappointment to fuel his quest at the next Olympic Games 4 years later in Munich.
Indeed, and it was where he won how many golds, Mark?
That would be 7 gold medals.
I'll take that. And he set world records in all 4 individual events that he entered and 3 relay events.
Mark Spitz, the favorite in lane 4, off to a very good start. Mark Spitz heading to a world record win. What a way to start off these Olympics. And here comes Spitz. Mark Spitz in world record time. Mark Spitz in his 3rd event, the 200-meter freestyle. Spitz will win this race handily. Mark Spitz in lane 4, going for gold medal number 4. Spitz touches first. Spitz swimming the last leg, gets a huge lead from his teammate. The United States will set another world record. Mark Spitz swimming in lane 3. Oh, the pressure he must be feeling because all 8 swimmers could win this one. Mark Spitz, the first man ever to win 6 gold medals. Mark Spitz waiting for his turn in the relay. This could very well be the last race of his life. And now he's opening up. Mark Spitz, the darling of these overflow Munich crowds, on his way to an astounding 7th gold medal. It may never be done again. Only 22 years old, Mark Spitz is not only the outstanding performer of these games, but the most successful athlete in Olympics history as the United States touches up and wins the 4x100-meter medley relay.
Now, as we know, the announcer wasn't correct. His performance, well, it was exceeded by Michael Phelps, who won 8 golds in Beijing. But at the time, Spitz had obliterated every existing swimming record. Now, what made it sweeter was that he had redeemed that negative experience from 4 years earlier.
Quite exciting, to say the least. After the event and we had received the award, I think I had the highest accolade happen to an amateur and a sportsman from his other peers, which was that they lifted me up on their shoulders in the triumph and the thrill of the victory. And finally, after the years of competing, I think, gained the respect of the competitors that actually made me what I was, because, you know, you need to compete against somebody to become number 1, and it was those people that I swam against that helped me, you know, and pushed me to winning all those gold medals.